Ty here. Welcome to Big Money Bets. We help you with sports betting each and every day. On today's episode, I'm going to break down the NBA slate and give you my thoughts on each game and the side I'm choosing to lay my money with. Today we have 7 games on the board. Let's beat the Bucks and take Vegas down. Let's go! First game on the board, we have Cleveland Cavaliers at home, favored by 8.5 versus the Charlotte Hornets. Injury report for the Hornets: Ryan listed as questionable, Sexton Williams listed as out. For the Cavs, Nance Jr., Strus, Sam Merrill, Evan Mobley listed as out. If you've been following my videos, you guys know how I feel about the Cavs. Laying big spreads like this is a quick way to donate money to Vegas. We're not here to donate. We're here to earn money. You guys know I'm high on the Hornets. So far, Hornets season hasn't panned out to what it should be. And I get it. But this team has so much young talent, more talent than the Cavs do, honestly, if you ask me. Outside of Mobley and Mitchell, this roster is pretty lackluster. LaMelo Ball is healthy. This Hornets team should go on a little run now that everybody's pretty much healthy. I say all that just to say, ain't no way in hell I'm laying 10 points with the Cleveland Cavaliers. So give me Charlotte Hornets and the 9.5 in my back pocket to start off the night. Next game up, we have Boston Celtics home, favored by 9.5 versus the Pacers. Injury report: Boston, Brown and Walsh listed as questionable. For Pacers, TJ McConnell listed as questionable. Shepherd, Neesmith, Toppin, Tyrese all listed as out. Make sure you guys keep an eye on the injury report. Make sure Jaylen Brown is playing. It says he's questionable to an illness. He could play. They could rest him. But honestly, I really don't care if Brown plays or not. This Pacers team is so bad, I'm going to lay with Boston regardless who's on the floor. This Boston team can shoot lights out. Pacers won't be to keep up with this team. I like the Pacers. I do. But at this point, they're playing for a high lottery pick. Too many injuries this season means nothing for them. And Boston, well, you know, they're still fighting. Still a top team in the East. It's a well-coached team. I really don't have anything positive to say about the Pacers this year at all. Shepherd, Tyrese, Neesmith, Toppin, all crucial and impactful players for them last year. When you're missing so many pieces to a point, the coach is putting players out there. You don't even know who you're putting out there. He's probably like, hey, you, get out in the game. Get out there. Playing some G League guys. So with that being said, I'm laying a 9.5 with the Boston Celtics. I know it's a big spread, but I do believe it's a right spread and it's big for a reason. So give me Boston. I'm laying a 9.5 in this one. Let's game up. We have Pelicans favored by 1.5 versus the Dallas Mavs. Injury report: Christie, Flag, Thompson, all listed as questionable. Lively, Irvin, and Essam listed as out. For the Pelicans, Herbert Jones is questionable and Murray is out. This Pelicans team, man, healthy. Have been playing some better basketball as of recently since the return of Zion. Winners of 4 straight, beating the Blazers, Bulls, Rockets, and Pacers. Those are some pretty impressive wins, especially over the Rockets. And don't get it twisted, Mavs have been playing some better basketball as well. But this Pelicans team is hot and on fire, and I'm just going to continue to ride the hot hand at home. So give me the Pelicans. I'm laying at 1.5 at home in this one. Next game up, we have Denver Nuggets at home, favored by 14.5 over the Utah Jazz. Whew, that's a big boy number. Let's take a look at the injury report. Nuggets: Watson, Gordon, Braun, all listed as out. For the Jazz, Laurie listed as questionable. Kessler Love listed as out. This is going to be a good game. As you guys know, I love taking Utah Jazz at home, especially as a home dog. On the road, not as much. And going to Denver is a tough place to play. But 14.5 is just way too much to lay, especially on a team that's decimal with injuries. That's the Denver Nuggets, that is. And I know you think it's only 3 players that's out. Braun and Gordon are crucial starting pieces for the Nuggets, and Watson is the 6th man for the Denver Nuggets. This Jazz team ain't no joke to put away, no matter how good your team is. And with all these injuries, it's an even playing field for the Utah Jazz versus the Nuggets. And I do believe 14.5 is just too many points to lay with the Denver Nuggets versus the Jazz. So with that being said, give me the Utah Jazz and the 14.5 in my back pocket in this one. Next game up, we have OKC at home, favored by 16.5 versus the Memphis Grizzlies. Injury report: OKC, Caruso, Wiggins, Chant, all listed as questionable. Williams, Hartenstein, Topic listed as out. For Grizz, Clark, Williams Jr., Morant, Conchar, Small, Edey, Jerome, Pippen Jr., all listed as out for the Memphis Grizz. Memphis Grizz, man, dealing with a lot of injuries. A lot of injuries. And don't get me wrong, I don't mind injuries. I don't. But with injuries and you going to the championship home after they just lost a narrow defeat to the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards was able to knock down that three, ice the game, beat OKC. I told you guys to grab the Timberwolves that game. So hopefully you did grab the Timberwolves and made a pretty penny that game. With that being said, too many injuries. He traveling to the champs' home after they just lost. I believe the champs will make a statement, win tonight after losing. As we all know, they barely lost. They barely lost with a record of 25-3. They don't lose often, so they feel disrespected. Too much going against Memphis to be willing to think they can keep this one close. I doubt they can. I can see the champs winning and beating them by 25 plus in this one. So give me OKC. And I'm taking that 16.5. I'm laying it. I know it's a big spread, but you have to trust what you know. And I know the NBA champs don't like losing. So give me OKC in this one. I'm laying at 16.5 at home. Next game up, we have Golden State Warriors 5.5 point favorite over the Orlando Magic. Injury report for the Golden State Warriors: Seth Curry and Al Horford listed as out. For Magic, Sylvia is questionable. Suggs and Wagner Bros are both listed as out. Look, man, I'm going to keep this game simple because you go overthink it sometimes. Curry been hurt for some time. He's back. Now, I know I told you guys give him time to adjust, give the team time to adjust to the return of Curry. We've been fading Golden State and Curry since he came back. They finally got a win over the Suns at home, but wasn't able to cover the spread. It was 5.5. Golden State ended up winning by 3 versus the Suns. With that being said, they finally got a victory. All right, and they finally they're used to Curry running things, keeping the team going. So I'm ready to back Curry and his Golden State Warriors again. Magic banged up. Don't have any 3-point shooting outside of Desmond Bane. They won't be able to keep up, especially in Golden State, where Curry and them boys go stupid. So I'm laying a 5.5 here in this one with Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Last game on the board, Portland Trailblazers, 5.5 point home dogs versus Detroit Pistons. Injury report: Grant listed as questionable. Henderson, Holiday, Thibault, Lillard listed as out. For the Pistons, Holland listed as questionable. Keep an eye on the injury report, man. If Grant plays, actually, I don't care if Grant plays or not. I want the 5.5 in my back pocket with the Blazers. The line is telling me all I need to know about this late night backdoor game. Just like I gave you guys the Clippers over the Lakers the other day, I read the line. It tells you all you need to know. Pistons record is 22-6, second best in the NBA. The Blazers record is 12-16, and they only got the Pistons winning by 5.5. Why are you making it so comfortable for me to take the Pistons? Just like the Lakers, they made it 2.5. You can't take the bait. Vegas know what they're doing. Guys, let's be honest. I will be more comfortable with taking the 16.5 for OKC because they're trying to make it uncomfortable for you to take OKC. Meanwhile, they're making it comfortable for you to take Pistons on the road, late night, traveling to Portland against the Blazers with that short spread of only 5.5. And I'm not falling for it. I'm not going for it. Sometimes the line tells you all you need to know, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to read the line and take the Portland Trailblazers 5.5 in my back pocket at home for the last game on the board. And there you guys have it. All games on the board, all 7 games on the board covered. Let's make some money together. I was able to make a pretty penny last week. Looking to carry over to this week. Guys, like, comment, And don't forget to head over to our shorts and check out Gab the Guru Guaranteed Picks. And also, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Peace.